Hey guys, welcome back to Celebified. Danny Hoyt with you, and I'm sitting with Riley Smith, who plays Keith on HBO's True Blood. Riley, you went from dying on 90210, spoiler alert, by the way, if you haven't seen that, to being part of the undead on True Blood.
That's right.
How much fun are you having?
I can't die anymore.
You can't die anymore?
No, I'm undead. I'm having a blast. That was the last season of 90210.
Yeah.
And now I'm ringing in the last season of True Blood.
So if you guys haven't seen 90210, you don't need to watch it.
Yeah, or if you're in your last season of a TV show, call me.
There you go. You came into this in the 7th season. Talk about what that's like, coming into a show that's so established.
Well, I was a little nervous because it's a big cast, it's a tight cast, and they've been together so long. But they were so cool to me right away. And my first scene was actually just aired this last Sunday. And the very first shot for me was in Bill's house with all the vampires. And it was pretty nerve-wracking because I'd done a lot of research over the weekend leading up to that, and had watched all the episodes and gotten familiar with the characters. And then here I am sitting on a couch with every one of them around me.
Surreal.
Yeah, I was just kind of sitting there like, this is happening. Like, this is real now.
Are you ready for it to end?
No. In fact, we just ended. We finished filming last week, and it was really emotional. You know, for me, it went so fast. I was like, I feel like I got the job, and now all of a sudden it's over. But I know for them, especially, even 7 years went fast. They weren't ready for it to end, which says a lot about that cast and crew, because a lot of times I see people that are on shows that long and they're ready to get off. They want something else, you know. These guys were so happy with where they were, and I think that was the coolest thing about them. You know,
and I know fans know that your character has good intentions, but they can't help feeling protective over Arlene and, you know, stuff she's been through, and she's never been with a vampire.
That's true.
Can we trust Keith?
Yes, absolutely, 100%. He's a hopeless romantic. He's a good guy, and you know, I don't want to give too much away, but he doesn't really have time to go bad on this show. You know, there's only 6 episodes left, and I know that they wanted to conclude Arlene's run with a good relationship, and so that was my job.
True Blood's known for ending their seasons with you know, these gigantic cliffhangers.
Yeah.
So fans aren't really used to the idea that we're gonna get like all of our questions answered, and we're gonna wrap this up. Are you? I don't know. Do you think fans will be happy with the finale?
Oh yeah, I think so. I hope so. I know a lot of times when people are so diehard about a show and they've been invested in it so long that it's hard to make everybody happy. And it's also one of those things where I think everybody wants something different out of the ending. But I think that the way they ended this, you know, I was a fan before I was on the show, so in a way, these last couple episodes of the series, I was kind of a fly on the wall and being a spectator as much as being in it. And I was really happy when I got the scripts. I thought, this is really sweet, and then we filmed it and it went over really great. It was a perfect way to end it for everyone personally on the show. It was a really nice ending, and I can't give too much away. But, but yeah, I really think everybody's gonna like it.
Well, that says a lot that you can say that you were happy with it as a fan. And as, you know, Keith.
Yeah, it was a funny thing for me because here I am in this scene, and I didn't have a lot to do, but I was really fortunate to be in it. And I was just kind of, you know, as a character and as Riley, I was just kind of watching it going, man, this is sad, this is emotional, but it's gratifying at the same time.
I want to ask you about your 4th, because you're from Iowa.
I am.
I'm from Nebraska.
I know,
so
Omaha.
We talked about this, so we're familiar with the Midwest.
Yeah, and I love Nebraska, by the way.
I love Iowa.
Good.
It's the 4th of July.
Yeah.
Being in California, we're not allowed to like light off fireworks.
Right.
But you were back in Iowa for the 4th, so did you light off the fireworks that you can't light off in LA?
Of course, yeah. So my family's all still back there, and I have a little 2-year-old niece who I'm in love with and can't see enough of. And so this was the first year that she would actually get to register what fireworks were, and I just had to see that look on her face. So I got a quick plane ticket home, and I got to do just that.
That's cool.
I got to hold the sparklers with her and watch the fireworks, and it was a good old-fashioned Midwest, you know, 4th of July that I hadn't had in a long time. Out here we go to the beach and it gets pretty crazy, and you're lucky if you make it to fireworks time. But back there it was all about family, and It was the perfect 4th of July. You know, like don't you miss those like in the
my
Midwest?
Gosh. I miss like the lake life and like the barbecue.
That's what I'm saying. We had the potato salad,
yard
and the
games.
barbecue, yard games, the beanbags,
little cornhole action.
Yeah, and it was perfect. It was exactly how I wanted to spend 4th of July, and to see the look on a 2-year-old's face the first time she sees like this explosion in the sky was perfect.
Plane ticket, $500.
Yeah,
look
that
on
look,
my niece's face,
priceless.